Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to accomplish two things with this video. One is to show this amazing piece complete again in the collection, which I already did briefly in an updated room tour video. But mine arrived, if you saw my original review on this Hot Toys Robocop 3 figure, mine arrived brand new with some horrible damage to his chest plate. So Justin from Justin's Collection saved the day and got me a new one. And that's the short version of the story. And he's an absolute legend for doing that. And I can't thank you enough, sir. If you see this video, thank you so much. And now this Robocop 3 figure is complete again and looking absolutely pristine the way I wanted them to. And I'm very happy about that. The second thing I want to do with this video is a little mod on my first movie, Robocop. I mean, they're both Robocop 1 as far as I'm concerned. This one is Robocop 3, but the base doesn't say it. It's clearly Peter Weller's likeness, and the actual colour of the armour to me looks a bit more accurate to the first film. So with this original diecast part 1 Robocop, I'm going to do a little repaint on the black sections of the armour. I've already tested it out on that fist right there and painted it a matte black. I can flash up some screenshots from some wonderful HD 4K clips on YouTube of the original movie. And you can see that the black sections of his armour are not quite as shiny as Hot Toys present it. Don't really mind on this one because he's meant to be absolutely pristine, fresh off the assembly line. Not that they made more than one, but you know what I mean. Just nice and fresh and shiny. Nothing wrong with that. This one, because of the kind of worn in, battle damaged look of the armour, the contrast between the brand new shiny looking black sections with the battle damage just don't look quite right to me. I'm always thinking to myself that I want to paint them more of a matte finish. So even though I'm using matte paint, the light still bounces off it. I mean, I have done a test on this fist here. You can see the contrast between the fist and the black section that goes up the forearm. I think it's going to look fantastic. The light still hits it nicely, but it's not as shiny as it appears stock. But I'll flash up the screenshots and you can see that in the movie at certain times it's definitely not quite a dead matte, but just not as shiny as Hot Toys would have you believe. So drop a like on the video for me, folks. Helps more people find the content. I really appreciate that, and let me know how you're doing in the comments. But this is the paint I'm going to be using. I use this for everything basically. It's Revel little tubs like this. It's just matte black. I think it says Noir somewhere as well, but matte black paint by these guys will do the job. And I'm not going to be using an airbrush or anything. I'm just going to use a brush and do it by hand. So I'm going to go off and do that now. It shouldn't take too long. There's not too much to paint, but I'm really looking forward to finally seeing how this Hot Toys figure looks once I repaint the black sections. Well, filming stuff like this was so much easier when I was using my phone. And so yeah, so far so good. I've done this whole section here. No need to do this bit because the chest plate covers it, but you can see the difference in the shine. Here's the stock kind of shine, and then here is the repaint I've done. Light still hits it and looks, you know, nice, but I think it was like a rubber type of material that Peter Weller was wearing back in the days, and this just looks more convincing to me now. So there's a little contrast between the shiny stock bit there and then the repainted bit here. And half and half, you can see where it ends right there. But that's looking great. Technique to use when you're doing this, folks, if you want to try it, be careful. Be careful with stuff like this. They're very expensive figures, but this will make it look better. Especially the battle damage look for the first Hot Toys Robocop figure. When I'm painting it with the paint I showed you, not much paint on the brush, and you really have to kind of flick back and forth like this on the surface, constantly back and forth, because you'll see the paint drying as you do this, and it prevents any kind of weird bumps or any telltale paint stroke signs. You just keep going over the surface like this, get in the crevices, but keep the brush moving and keep going and going and going, and you'll see as it dries, as you're doing that, you end up with a really nice smooth finish. Okay, and I'm all done and very happy with the results here, folks. It looks amazing. Nice matte finish. It still catches the light, just nowhere near as much as it would stock. So you can see a nice contrast between the two now. And I would say, if you're going to try and do it, just take your time with it, and like I showed you with that back and forth with the brush technique, and you're gonna have to do a few layers. I didn't put any primer on the figure first or anything like that. I just went straight on with the paint and just built up some nice subtle layers and got a nice smooth finish. I did all the black areas really, the bit that goes around the jawline, the chin, the neck, the midsection, the forearms, the hands. Nice matte finish. It looks really cool. Trust me, in person you really see the effect. Alright, I'll take the Robocop 3 figure out of the picture in a minute just so we can focus on what I've done, but just to show you the contrast between the two. You got the midsection there. Turn up the brightness a bit for you. And over here with the new matte finish. Really nice difference between the two figures now. We'll just see it turning now. So the light still hits it. I think this is more accurate, to be honest with you. I think it looks really good. I did the back as well. Here's Robo Butt, and up the back there. I hit it all with the paint. And I love the way that midsection looks. The front view. It's awesome. Yeah, so if you're worried about it making it too matte, it's still hitting, you know, the light hits it really nicely. I think it works really well, especially with the battle damage option. I might switch out the parts and show you the clean look for this figure as well before we finish up. Alright, and this is the clean look with the matte paint on the black sections. Again, I think it looks absolutely awesome. I think it is an improvement. Personal preference though, of course. That is amazing. Had this figure so long. Only just got around to doing this now, and I've been wanting to do it for quite some time. But it was worth doing. Okay folks, so let me know what you think. Curious to know what you make of it. Would you attempt something like this yourself? Let me know. Always good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. I should be bringing you a Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Dr. Loomis figure review in the next few days, hopefully. So look forward to that, and I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for your support on the recent videos with the dinosaur stuff. Check them out if you haven't seen them, especially the dinosaur photography special. That was a lot of fun. Some of you have been asking for a behind the scenes video about how I put the diorama together with the background for the dinosaur stuff, so I'll probably do that too for you soon. I've just recently got a new backdrop, so I'll probably be bringing you more photography with the dinosaurs in the near future. Okay, this has been well worth doing. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.